poetry, the aim was song. Before man came to blow it right, the wind once blew itself untaught, and did its loudest day and night in any rough place where it ought. Man came to tell it what was wrong. It hadn't found the place to blow. It blew too hard. The aim was song. And listen, how it ought to go. He took a letter in his mouth and held it long enough from north to be converted in south. And then pine major blew in first. Pine major was word, a note. The wind had meant to be a letter through the lips and throat. The aim was song, the wind could see. Every other line here is indented. This makes it look as if the poem is swaying in the wind. In the first stanza, Frost wants to say how prose can be powerful, in which wind is used to be loudest in any time and in any place. Also, he uses personification by using the word when as a student in the first place. So it may suggest poetry is better left as a prose, like he's putting his own rules and wants us to follow these rules in writing and wants the other writers. And later he shows how the wind can be changed from rough gale into pleasant breeze. He may here invites us to change the way how we write poetry to a song, and how can we make it very controlled and very pleased. In the second stanza, he shows a man with a positive influence on nature. He teaches wind how to blow with purpose, so people can see the power of nature to create beautiful things like poetry. And that leads us to say poetry is a part of nature, as it came from the wind by the man. All this confirming poetry is nature at its best. He's also addressing himself during the lines here. I don't know, I felt that using man, he's calling himself like I'm the man who want to give you pieces of advices to change the way how you write, to give you a light to your eyes, to show you the pleasure of the regularity of in the style. And we're gonna see this how by using the regularity and the rhyme scheme in his poetry, which is the most important element in this one. The poem here sounds like a song because of the meter. We can see this from the unstressed and stressed 4 feet per line, which is called iambic tetrameter. And also the upbeat rhythm allows the poem's reader to create the song. The wind was aiming for just like the man in the poem. When we make a contrast comparing between had I have the choice, the free verse, and the aim was the song, we can see that they didn't use regularity in the rhyme scheme. There is no rhyme scheme, and there is irregularity in their style, which that first did not do this. Like he process these writers use came to be. So like the aim was song suggests how the process these writers use came to be. And in the end, first want to theorize the way poetry evolved from a powerful unstructured entity to a controlled and measured song. He invites us and invites all the writers to develop a poetry or a song by developing the regularity and the powerful of the style. Thank you.